Alright, BizzleCasters, welcome to an Election Day special. Things are so crazy today that I am literally recording from my car. Don't worry, my camera is mounted here. That's what she said. I just voted. If you know me at all or have been following the BizzleCast for the last year, you know that I voted for Hillary Clinton. I did not just vote against Donald Trump. I voted for Hillary. I've supported her from the beginning. My support is really unwavering. Actually, if anything, it's stronger. Even though I was impressed by Bernie Sanders, and I'm glad to have him on our side, and hopefully with a Democratic Senate, we can give Bernie more power to work some of his programs. But, you know, all these fake controversies, which have hurt, at least temporarily, Hillary's poll ratings, have all turned out to be fabricated, just as almost all the Clinton controversies have. I don't want to dwell on this, but the only Clinton controversy that has ever been proven, even a little bit, was Clinton's eventual admission of having sexual relations with people other than his wife, which, you know, I think about 50% of married couples, either the man or the woman or both, cheats on their family at some point. This is off the subject. The point being, that was a witch hunt as well. You know, the Congress was digging their nose into his personal business, and they caught him in a lie of a question he never should have been asked in the first place. And it's just representative of the continuous witch hunt. The Republicans have spent massive amounts of time and fortune, literally in the billions of dollars in the decades of years, trying to discredit the Clintons. But nothing has stuck. You know, seeing Bill go around the country and how much support he has, I think it was a smart move to kind of save him for the end and then have the family spend the last couple days together. It was really cool. I live in Philly, as you know. I just voted. Here's my sticker. Okay, I didn't try and crash there. And Philly's super important, even though it's going to go 80% to Hillary. Then, you know, the difference between 80%, 85%, or 75% is a big difference. And hopefully last night's rally and the full-throated endorsement of both Obamas for months and months and months should really help with that. I've been saying from the beginning, I think she's going to win all the swing states except maybe Ohio. And I still think she's going to win Ohio. But the fact that Ohio's been pretty much read in the 538.com podcast for a while, you know, makes me think maybe not. I think she's going to win Florida by a lot. The polls there never add up ahead of time. And with all the Latinos voting, just a quick stat for you, and I'll let you go, because you've got to find your polling station. It's 1 o'clock Eastern. So if you're on the East Coast, you have, by the time this gets posted, you know, probably at least 4 or 5 hours to vote. Even more than that on the West Coast. But they say that there were more Hispanic, or Latino, I should say, voters in Florida who voted early, 6 million, than all of the ones who voted, period, in 2012, 5.9 million. And there's a couple millions more today. People signal the Puerto Rican community growing as helping Hillary, as the Cuban community coming left, you know, and not being concerned with sort of post-exile rage associated with the Republicans any longer, the younger generation. I don't want to presume that all Latinos, Cuban or otherwise, are going to vote Hillary, but the numbers are looking pretty good for her. And if she wins Florida, Trump has really no path. I mean, Trump could steal Michigan and or Minnesota and or Wisconsin and still not have enough votes. He has to run the table on these swing states. But my final point is, even if you live in a dark blue state like on the West Coast, California, Washington, and Oregon, the reason to not do a protest vote if you're with Hillary is we need to give her as much of a mandate as possible to get things done. So, you know, if the difference between her winning California by 60% and 53% is significant, as it is in other blue states, like along the Northeast. You know, if she loses Maine and New Hampshire, it's not going to affect the election results, but, you know, it certainly will, you know, give her slightly less of a mandate, perhaps. The bigger issue is, even if you're in a blue state and you want to protest vote Hillary, please, 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 as long as you don't hate the candidates, vote Democrat, down the ticket. It's really important that she has allies in office to get things done. Historically, when Democrats control the presidency and both houses doesn't ensure at all that they will end up, working together harmoniously, but it's certainly better than a Republican Congress. At least the Senate has to go Democrat. We only need a net plus 4 votes in the Senate in order to flip it, because if it's 50-50, then Tim Kaine as the vice presidential candidate would get the deciding vote in a tie. So he basically counts as the 101st senator, and therefore we'd have the majority. We wouldn't have the super majority, but we'd have the majority. So that's a start, and then maybe we win back the House in midterm elections on parallel parking while video blogging in a single turn. This is some serious city living right here. So this is the Bizzle, getting to work. Okay, maybe it wasn't such a great parallel parking job. A little bit on the curb, I think that kind of defines Hillary and her campaign, right? I mean, good, not great parallel parking. A little bit on the curb, a little wild at times. When you're dealing with someone as reckless as Donald Trump, then you can't expect to be 100% when fighting fire against fire. So please get out the vote. Philadelphia. Whoa, there goes my sticker. That's a problem with these stickers. There we go. Boom. Philadelphia, PA, especially. If we win this state, Pennsylvania, it doesn't matter what Trump wins. Seriously. If Pennsylvania does what it's supposed to do, it's over. Let's get this done. I look forward to hopefully not staying up till 3 in the morning tonight. So, like I said, if you can cast a vote, even if it's a red state, especially if it's a red state, vote for Hillary. Have her lose by 3 percentage points in Georgia instead of 10. It's really important, no matter where you live. It doesn't matter about the electoral vote count, because she's going to win, but we need support. So vote for Hillary, but even more importantly, or just as importantly, vote down ballot for your Democratic senators and local officials. And yeah, man, I'll hopefully be talking to you tomorrow celebrating. Get out the vote, and the Bizzle is out.